Hey guys, welcome back to the channel everyone, and I hope you're absolutely doing well. And we are here to discuss about the cross-platform mobile app development course. So this is the first episode of this course. And in this course we are going to study about how we are going to build the mobile app. What languages are we using? What features are we using and what platforms are we using? So this app is going to be built for an Android platformer. This can be either built for Windows and as well as iOS platforms. We are going to build a file for our mobile app development with Apache Cordova. It's a framework, so with that files we are going to work on HTML, CSS and JavaScript all at the same time, so that our mobile app will be like a web page. But we are going to design it so it is mobile friendly. In this case we can say it's Android friendly. So first we are going to do is that search for Node.js. We are using Node.js for our command prompt Node.js command prompt. So what are we going to do is that we are going to download this 12.16.3 LTS for Windows 64-bit. So if you have another version, you can use the latest one that is in the market right now. So it's recommended for most user. And this current has latest features. I have this installed on my PC. So I'll just show you that if I search Node.js. So here you can see that Node.js and Node.js command prompt both are installed on my PC. So what are we going to do is next we are going to install brackets. This is an IDE platform for HTML, CSS and JavaScript that we are going to use in CPA. So you're going to download this brackets, the latest version which is on the website This is a simple IDE which you can actually use for HTML, CSS and JavaScript purpose. Any web page designing and anything you want. So it is much simpler than the Notepad, which actually we use for the basic establishment. So this IDE we will download. So I'm just going to show you that because I have already downloaded that. See, this is the app brackets You can see all the files that has been created on the right side of the panel. So what are we going to do is first we are going to open the Node.js command prompt. So you can see the Node.js command prompt on the screen here. You can see the destination where the file is actually now. So the next thing you're going to do is that open the Node.js command prompt. And just to type this command npm install -g Cordova. So what this is going to do is that this is going to install Cordova on your Node.js command prompt, so when we are creating the Cordova files, it will just generate the file through Node.js and Cordova. So just type this npm install -g Cordova. So it will just install begin installing. Make sure you have a proper internet connection, because it's going to download all the files over the internet. Now we are going to make this file on the desktop. So we are going to cd.desktop. Now the location of the file is on the desktop. As I told earlier that we are going to use Cordova framework for our app development process, so we are going to create a Cordova file. So we are going to write a command coda create. Now after that we are going to write the file name. So I'm just going to simply write file name. And coda create file name. So you can see that the creating a new project, a Cordova project has been displayed. After that the file has been created. Now we can see on the desktop it has been created. You can close this window. See on the desktop here, we can see the file name folder has been created. So this folder contains all the things that we are going to use for the app development. We'll just open this and see this folder. www, we are gonna work on this a folder, right? Now on the basic level when you are gonna design an mobile app, we are gonna just open this and see CSS image and JS file. So you must be wondering that where's that HTML file? It is right over here with an HTML code extension. We are just gonna open this. See if you are gonna open this with your browser. There's nothing, just this Apache Cordova connecting to device. This is gonna show up, but that's not necessary because we are gonna edit this in brackets. So right-click on that Open with brackets. And now you are gonna see all the code. Just simply select all and backspace. Now the ID is clear for you. So simply we have to just write the HTML. Normal HTML code which we are going to use like HTML. A head. We don't have to use a title for this. I'm just simply writing then a Steam record. So that you can better understand what we are actually doing. So in body, I'm just gonna write an heading. H1 heading. See, this is just a simple HTML code with just a heading. Let's say it is in the center. Okay, so the heading title will be in the center of the page. So just here right in the corner here we have a live review option. So whenever we are going to edit this, the live preview is going to show up on your browser. You just have to save the file. So I'm just going to save this file and then we are gonna live review this option live review. This way it's gonna pop a browser. Your default browser. And here you can see that we have the heading in our browser. In the center of the page. So in this CPA material, we are gonna design an app compatible with your phone. So you must be thinking that. How are we going to actually build an app using HTML, CSS and JavaScript? So there is a platform called an app PhoneGap build. I'll show you just PhoneGap app PhoneGap. So on this platform you can just upload your HTML, CSS and JavaScript assets to the PhoneGap build. It just all compiles the files for you and just gives an APK file in output. So just you can install the APK on your phone and you have your Android app on your phone. So the thing about this is it's simple. It's actually very, very simple to build. Just as you can see that I just wrote that heading. It's just 8 lines of code and it's just a normal web page with a heading on the top. In the center, so if I uploaded this files on the PhoneGap build, or it's just gonna be in this format like. I simply just say if this is my phone browser like this. It's just gonna be in the center of the mobile screen on the top. Like just a heading on my phone. So there you go. So in the first lecture we have learned about the Cordova framework. How HTML, CSS, JavaScript is going to get converted in our next episodes. I'm just going to simply, this is an introduction to the CPM platforms, so you get a better view how these things are going to work. Simply, we will go step by step. Every step is just an introductory part, how the things are going to work around this CPM. A tutorial, I guess, by the end of this course. Everybody here will be able to build their own app. I don't think you should need an Android Studio and knowledge of XML, Java and all that things because that's That's also good, but that's some deeper knowledge. This is a basic thing to build an app because if you're thinking of building on a student level, if you're a student and you are thinking that I should start something, so this is a great thing to work on. And if you have better knowledge of Html Css and JavaScript, you can actually deep into the advanced features of JavaScript and make your own app even more. I mean, incompatible with your phone. So what we learned today is that the Node.js command prompt how the Node.js is creating the code of our files and the brackets, which we are gonna work on. The ID. The STM is using JavaScript files, Apache Cordova framework and a PhoneGap build, which also makes all the exe zip file into APK file. And then lastly, we are going to build an Android app with all of this. So hope you like this first tutorial. And I hope you enjoyed the video. So I'll see you guys in my next episode of the Building an App with the CPA. Till then, give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down your suggestion if you have any doubts in any of the course. Do subscribe to my channel so that we can build an Android app. We can build a software for your Windows and much more. Much more Windows hacks in between those tutorials. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, bye bye.